after he gets home.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably in the toiletry bag with his all-in-one shampoo and his shaving.
I think Meghan totally missed the memo, the message, which is that, yes, having a title is somewhat impressive in Hollywood. Not a lot of people have that, but very, 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 very few, even actors, have the level of following and the level of influence that the Kardashians, they have seen the great results of that. And Meghan Markle just can't do any of that. And she's also not authentic. And the Kardashians, like them or hate them, I think they do have a pretty good authenticity chip there.
Meghan Markle showed up, thinking she was about to meet with the queen of reality TV. But Hollywood's gates don't swing open for just anyone, not even a duchess.
With his all-in-one shampoo and his shaving foam and his razor. Well, listen, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We ought to do that, Kinsey. What about
The celebrity gossip world is buzzing after reports came out that Meghan Markle tried to visit Kris Jenner's house without calling first and got turned away. For someone who's been making smart moves to get her place in Hollywood's top tier, this was supposed to be a power play. Instead, it's being talked about as one of her most awkward mistakes yet.
And it goes to show you where Meghan's really where she was always looking, which was not royalty. It was not being an actual influencer in the world. She really just wants to be a Kardashian. That is her.
Since leaving royal life, Meghan Markle has been working on a clear plan: secure her spot as a serious Hollywood player. She signed deals with major streaming platforms, did high-profile interviews, and surrounded herself with important people. But if this incident with Kris Jenner proves anything, it's that even the best-laid plans can backfire. When you read the situation wrong...
Meghan Markle, how's her business empire growing?
So, Mark, there's a new story coming from the Daily Mail that says she has struggled to find a CEO for American Riviera Orchard, and they said that there are interest...
In the entertainment industry, access is everything. But access comes through helping each other, not just assuming. Meghan's reported decision to show up at Kris Jenner's home without calling first shows she miscalculated how Hollywood's power game works. Kris isn't just a reality TV star. She's a brand expert who turns every interaction into a
brilliant woman who married into the royal family, and, you know, they were just too, basically what she always said was too dumb for her, and that she went on and she was going to achieve these great things. No.
Meeting with her isn't casual. It's a transaction, one that needs to be worth both people's time. Meghan's attempt might have been aimed at exploring partnerships, or at least opening the door for a future working relationship. But without building trust first or making an appointment, the move came across as sudden, even rude. In celebrity culture, being spontaneous doesn't work the same way it does for everyday friendships. It risks looking like bad manners.
And I think she proves that via this Instagram post.
I know. And then Nancy...
Rather than seeing Meghan's arrival as a bold move, insiders believe Kris viewed it as an unnecessary interruption. And in Hollywood, reputations are built on impressions. One wrong step can label you as difficult or desperate. 2 words no public figure wants attached to their brand. For Meghan, this wasn't just a social mistake. It was a strategic setback.
As she's not been able to secure a person, somebody from Netflix has said, well, I've got a weird idea. What if we help you manage not only...
When Meghan's SUV reached the gates of Kris Jenner's property, she met the first and most powerful barrier in Hollywood networking, the gatekeeper. These aren't just security guards. They're trained to manage access for the most famous people in the world. Their job is to filter out anyone who isn't scheduled or approved, no matter how famous they are or were.
You are going to ally yourself with this family. Is there not a bit of hypocrisy, given the previous comments that they've made about, for example, the skin tone of their baby's skin? Now, I'm actually not calling the Kardashians out for that. I think they were having an honest conversation, but I think it does show you, doesn't it?
Sources familiar with the Kardashian security setup say Meghan tried to explain her reason for being there, reportedly suggesting she had information or opportunities Kris would love to hear about. But in Hollywood, gatekeepers work by strict rules. Without prior permission from the main contact, they won't legally can't let someone through.
The products that could come out associated, whether that is jam or whether it's pots and pans, whatever that may be. Now, the Daily Mail has framed this as failure, but I think that this is a total win for Meghan Markle because Netflix has never done this.
When the call was made to Kris's team upstairs, the response was allegedly blunt. not today. Those three words carry weight in entertainment circles. They don't just mean now isn't a good time. They can signal that the person isn't interested at all. For Meghan, who is used to VIP treatment in political charity and media spaces, the refusal would have been a harsh reminder that this is a different kind of power structure.
Yes, because she wants the Kardashians' attention. She doesn't really care about the royal family. And you have to think about the time when Meghan Markle made those allegations. It was at the height of BLM, and
one of the most telling details about this encounter is that Kris Jenner didn't even take Meghan Markle's call. According to industry chatter, when Meghan realized she wasn't getting past security, she suggested that the team check directly with Kris, likely expecting at least a quick conversation or a promise to connect later. But the phone stayed silent.
Meghan gets to point the finger at Netflix and say, this didn't fail because of me, it failed because I put some people.
In Hollywood, refusing to take a call from someone of Meghan's profile isn't just about scheduling conflicts, it's about sending a message. Kris Jenner is known for her ability to balance relationships with celebrities across the board, from rising influencers to global superstars. If she had wanted to open the door, even symbolically, she could have. The decision not to spoke volumes about how she viewed the value of that interaction.
To the protests and everything, to sort of try to shield herself as a victim. And what's happened over the several years since
For Meghan, who is used to being a sought-after figure in both political and entertainment circles, the lack of engagement would have been a major blow. PR experts note that a polite "we'll set something up soon" could have softened the optics. Instead, the abrupt dismissal made the situation look like a deliberate snub, making its impact in the gossip press even bigger.
Meghan's jam.
This is a family show, Mark.
The Kardashian-Jenner brand thrives on high-profile connections that boost their visibility or open new business opportunities. If Kris didn't see that potential in Meghan, she had no reason to engage, and the Hollywood rumor mill saw that silence as a calculated power move. In an industry where perception is everything, being ignored can be far more damaging than being criticized.
Alleged racism narrative. No. She just wanted to leave the royal family because she desperately wanted to be a Kardashian. And
this incident didn't happen alone. Industry insiders have been pointing out that Meghan Markle has reportedly been trying to connect with the Kardashian-Jenner family for months, without much success. This incident...
She allegedly has sent these to 50 different celebrities, and what they're trying to do is allegedly...
Whispers of fancy gift baskets sent to members of the family have floated around gossip columns, along with speculation that Meghan's media appearances have included subtle hints about wanting to connect. Yet, none of these gestures seem to have resulted in any public response.
Work really hard, and Meghan Markle neither has talent nor a good work ethic. And so this whole idea that she was going to come to Hollywood and achieve the great things she couldn't on her own was always going to be a fool's errand. And I think we're really seeing that.
The Kardashians run their brand with careful control. Aligning with anyone, even someone with Meghan's fame, is a decision weighed heavily against potential PR risks. Given Meghan's divisive public image, particularly after her high-profile split from royal duties and her criticism of the monarchy, the Kardashian team may see more risk than reward in an association.
Beyonce had this clothing line called Ivy Park, and she sent huge trunks full of free clothes to Reese Witherspoon and Kim Kardashian, and it was Zendaya and every...
This isn't to say the Kardashians avoid controversy, far from it, but they choose their partnerships carefully, often favoring those who can bring direct value to their existing empire. If Kris Jenner and her daughters didn't see a strategic advantage in publicly connecting with Meghan, it's no surprise they've kept their distance.
I don't mind the Kardashians. I used to interview some of them during my time doing showbiz, Kim and Kris specifically. And what I would say about them is I love the fact that they are grafters.
The refusal at the gate was simply the latest and most visible example of that distance. While Meghan may have hoped for a turning point, the moment instead highlighted a reality that's becoming increasingly clear. In the Kardashian-Jenner world, access isn't just about fame. It's about fitting seamlessly into a narrative they control, and Meghan isn't in that storyline.
And they're not grifters, they are grafters. You could argue that how they came to fame was not desirable. Kris leaked.
One of the reasons this incident spread so quickly into public discussion is because it didn't stay private. Whether by coincidence or design, paparazzi managed to capture shots of Meghan's SUV waiting outside Kris Jenner's gated entrance. These weren't glamorous red carpet images. They were static, telling photos of a stalled moment.
Her own daughter with Ray J. Gross. However, they work every single minute of the day to achieve what they.
Some observers believe the paparazzi presence might not have been accidental. The Kardashian-Jenner family is known for their ability to control their media image, often tipping off photographers to create coverage. If Kris's team wanted this moment to be seen, allowing the shots to happen would have been an effective way.